What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another Dragonflight video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about some news that Blizzard has just given us like this night. So the news are like a couple of hours old, and there is some gold making potential in these news. First of all, big thank you to all of you guys that has subscribed to my YouTube channel lately, or it doesn't matter if you did it now or like 8 years ago, because we did in fact reach 100,000 YouTube subs, which is insane. And as promised, I'm going to do 5 million gold giveaway to one of you guys. And in fact, I'm going to do 5 million gold for every 10k subs that we get. So we're right now, I believe, at like 101, like 101,000. And at 110k, I'm doing another 5 million gold, and then another 5 million gold, and so on. So make sure to subscribe, not only for the giveaway, but also so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And because we reached the biggest milestone that I've ever had on YouTube or streaming and content creation at all, I activated the big boy sale code, which is code SALE, where you guys can get the gold making guide for only $9.90. So for the price of less than a WoW token or a month game time, you guys will get the complete gold guide that features all of the best gold making tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make multiple gold caps. And the best part about it is the fact that you will get a lifetime of free updates. So whenever there's a new patch or even a new expansion, I update the gold guide and I send the updated version directly to your mail for free. So don't forget, use code SALE, only $9.90. Now, there's so many ways of making gold with the upcoming patch 10.05. I made a video on it yesterday where I made like 1.2 million, and then overnight it's now 2.1, almost 2.2 million in just investments that I bought low to sell higher for 10.05. And I haven't even unloaded like all of my stuff, not even close. So there's so much gold to be made with this, and there's some interesting things coming in the patch. So I'm going to take a look at them right now. So first of all, previously unavailable starting gear available from vendors in 10.05. So you can go to Stormwind or Orgrimmar and you can purchase like the old starting set. Now these are common items, and common items will be able to transmog those in the beginning. So I honestly think that if you have a tune camped at the locations when the patch goes live, you purchase like these old starting tune items, you can probably sell those fairly easily on the auction house, because there's going to be a lot of clowns that aren't aware of this. So keep that in mind, that this could be a decent gold with these old starting gear from the NPCs. I'm going to link this thread down below in the comment section. Right, and then the next thing, not the biggest news for me, I don't really care that much, but it's worth mentioning that Blizzard has in the patch, they're reducing work orders to only 4. So you can only fulfill 4 work orders a day, rather than the 20 that you've been able to do in the past. Like maximum public work order reduced to 4 was 20, which I think is a good change. I really don't mind this. I think it is a step in the right direction. But then we're talking about like some of the big news, right? Because this is PTR development notes for 10.05. And there's some things that, this one, for instance, the new event, it's a big shocker, another elemental event, but it's pretty much just a direct copy of the Dragonflight like pre-expansion event that we had, where there will be like a certain storm up of an elemental type with a bunch of portals, and you kill mobs. Eventually the big boss will spawn, and the big boss will drop currencies and items that you guys can use to buy cosmetics and armor and all of that. But there might be some gold making opportunity with this one if you can get like pets and so on that you can sell. So yeah, it's interesting. It's up on the PTR right now. I haven't tested it yet though, because I literally just woke up, right? And then we've got to scroll all the way down to some interesting news right here. They were having news again about the starting items. But here we go. Profession requirements for many transmog eligible pieces have been adjusted or removed entirely. So there's a lot of transmog items in the game that you haven't been able to add to your wardrobe unless you had, let's say, tailoring on that too. Now that's been removed from pretty much all the items. So you no longer need a profession to equip the item And most items that previously required a professional or an engineering no longer have a requirement. Like, it makes sense. You can't equip some engineering goggles unless you have engineering, right? But everything else, like a Robe of the Void and all of that, but you need, it's BOP though, on Robe of Void. But there's a lot of items in the game that does have a profession requirement in order to equip it. So that's no longer an issue. So those items, if you know of any, could potentially be a good gold mine once the patch comes out. Need to look into that. And then, this one is pretty cool. Legacy leatherworking patterns for heavy scorpion gear that were lost in the Cataclysm can once again drop from Blackrock Orcs in the Burning Steppes. I think it's really strange. Like, they have been bringing back a lot of old school patterns and plans. Like, they have, for instance, added some of them to time walking vendors. And right now, you can farm the heavy scorpion gear again, right? And what's interesting to me is that Blizzard usually... whenever they do something like this, usually they bring back a lot of shit. They don't necessarily tell us about it. Maybe they don't even do it on purpose, right? But when we've seen stuff like this previously, where they've brought back Cataclysm things, they probably changed some kind of code or some shit, and all of a sudden, a lot of items that you could only get like pre-cata becomes available again. So this one is going to be really interesting, and I have to do a lot of hunting and a lot of camping on the auction house to see if people are getting some items that used to be unobtainable. So I'm really, really stoked about that. And then you have the pattern, Raptorhide Harness and the Raptorhide Belt can now be learned by players of either factions. Back in the days, you could only get like the Harness if you were Alliance and the Belt if you were Horde or something like that. So that's really cool. And that's pretty much everything that I saw on the Blue Notes that's gold making related. But there's a lot to take from this information, and there's a lot of ways you can prepare to make gold when 10.05 hits. And I think it's going to be... Well, I'm already making a shit ton of gold now before the patch is out. I can just imagine how much gold we're going to make once the patch is out. And these are the kind of sort of things that we discuss on the VIP Discord. So super cool to see that a lot of you guys have joined in on the VIP Discord lately. It's pretty much just like a Patreon, but it's on the same website where you buy the book. So once you sign up for a VIP, you get like a unique Discord link. And on that Discord, we discuss how to make gold, hot markets. You guys can see all the YouTube videos before anyone else on the Discord and so on. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out down below. But don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you guys can join in on the 5 million giveaway that's about to happen soon, hopefully. And yeah, $9.90 for the 0 to 10 million gold guide. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much it. So we've got a lot of videos coming with 10.05. Overwhelmed and shit that I gotta make videos on. So stay tuned for that. And as always, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching the video. And I will see you all back in at the next one. Bye-bye.